Hello, my friends. It is your friend CryptoFace, aka I might be CryptoFace Philaface Coney today, because boy, are the Elliott Wave boys out today. Now, sometimes the fundamentals slap you right in the face, especially in a year like this year. We said it's going to be the easiest year to trade Bitcoin because of things like this. So, sometimes Bitcoin will just drop right down. Sometimes it'll come down, go sideways, and then down, or maybe up a little bit. What I am speculating and what I am hedging my money on is that we consolidate like this, do continue another dump, potentially down to the 3500s. Now, couple things that are useful that you should know if you don't already. It is Sunday. Typically, the second half of Sunday going into Monday is a continuation. If we start dumping Sunday evening, typically Monday we continue dumping. Not 100%, but just most of the time. Okay? Notice that when we hit the top up here, we kind of knifed sharp, right? As compared to this pump, for example, which is square. Then we chilled before pumping up again. Right currently, this is forming a square. Continuation. I'm thinking continuation. Now, you can either flop and grope and just try to get the short in right here where it's at 3750, or you can hope it comes back up to 3800s, maybe even more. I can tell you what I am doing. I am shorting the farm. I'm shorting the farm at these levels. If you're entering right here, obviously you want to make sure that you have enough leverage to cover your ass. Make sure you have stop loss and whatnot.
So, my name is CryptoFace Cody, and we're seeing a Elliott Wave. Now, Elliott Wave typically comes after an ABC correction.
We like our Heikenashis. Those are typically our built-in Elliott Waves. So there is plenty of room to come down. Plenty of room. It'll be interesting to see if we have a higher low, unequal low, or a double bottom. Really, if all of you, if you want Bitcoin to go up in action and the price to go higher, the real thing you want is for it to come down to here and then come back, because then we have an actual bottom pattern formation. You know, I must say that I am very proud of all of my whale crew members. There's over 500 of you. And I want to say that I know I don't always give you every single detail. I don't give you every single number and every single thing. But there is a method to the madness, and we want you to grow. We don't just want to do everything for you. And you will be a better trader, guaranteed. If you scroll down in the description, if you haven't joined already, we have some excellent, super smart people that are really willing to help. And then so many of you guys message me and show me your TA or your thoughts or whatever. If I have a call and it's going the other way, you guys support me and do all kinds of shit. And I know I don't respond most of the time, but just know that I appreciate it and you're all cool in my book. Anyways, so we'll see. We'll see if we have the little Elliott wave, but if there is a little correction that comes up, I am going to short it even more. Let's zoom in a little bit and see what we're looking at. Oh, by the way, I knew what I wanted to say. I always forget things that I want to say. We are having Fibonacci pattern fractals. And guess what, folks? What I'm talking about is the Chinese trumpet that we talked about earlier today. I am going to be looking for these Chinese trumpets. I already profited on a short from another Chinese trumpet that has happened since then. I'll show you where it is. This is a pattern. We've talked about how Bitcoin picks patterns and it repeats them on every single time scale, and you can take advantage of those patterns today. This week's pattern looks like it is going to be the Chinese trumpet. So let's scroll down here, and the Chinese trumpet was right here. And at this moment, and it's not as pretty. Typically, you want a Chinese trumpet to be thin, and then it gets a little wider. It starts out thin, right? But this was Chinese trumpet enough. Look, Chinese trumpet. And it came up. I said, well, I'm shorting this shit. Shorter 3,800. I didn't put the signal out. This was my own. It was my own. But look, and you could even say these are little quasi, mini little Chinese Chong trumpets. Little trumpets. Look, here's another trumpet. So look for the trumpets. Look for the trumpets. Oh, and how could we forget the emoji doji? Damn. This is all we needed to see. Major indicators pointing that we continue downwards at least one more step. The emoji doji, we posted that in the signals. If you're in the crew, you saw it. If you're not, and you want access to this information, real-time information, listen, the past year, the past 4 or 5 months, we've been murdering the game. Even with the dump, even with me having half my trade get stop loss, guys, we are making major profits. So just because one trade gets stopped out, trust me, we're doing just fine. We're doing just fine. And this is a pretty big doji. This is a emoji doji on the daily. I would say it's not too late to get in here, flop and grope into a short. That's not advice. That is simply what I am doing. And yeah, hopefully, you guys got there's a couple reasons why. And I think the Elliott wave people are going to be jumping up and down. I haven't really heard anyone say, I haven't heard anyone because the Coney has been gony. What happened to Coney? I hope he's okay. There's a couple other YouTubers that have disappeared, crypto YouTubers that disappeared. So, join me. Let's keep rocking and rolling. Maybe Jimbo's back.